Hi, my name is Alicia, and I'm commenting on Trishas twerking video. I commented on her video, and I just thought that she would never see that comment, or maybe she will, but I thought that maybe I should take the next step and use my voice and use the technology that I was given to put my voice out there. So I'm going to read the comments I put, and then I'm going to explain why I put the comments. Um, I love this video. On some videos I disagree, but you have a right to an opinion and people judge you and that's not fair. You have a great attitude and a wonderful personality and many people love you. So fuck the haters. They're your motivators to keep being you. And remember, Psalms 139:14 and Philippians 4:13. Love you. Keep the amazing videos. Heart. Kisses to my Trishy. And if you guys aren't aware of what Psalms 139:14 is or Philippians 4:13 is, Psalms 139:14 says in a general aspect is you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I have that actually tattooed on my foot, Psalms 139:14. And Philippians 4:13 is you can do all things through Christ who strengthens him, or who strengthens you, or something like that. Some play on that. And I think that those two verses stand out to me a lot, and it stands out to me a lot because I have them tattooed on me. I have Psalms, and I'm getting Philippians soon, and I think that they have so much significance to me that they just make my day go on a lot better. And that's how I feel like Trisha's videos make me feel, even though some of her videos don't make a lot of sense to me. But that's her personality, and that's her, and that's what she can do because it's her channel. And I think that this twerking video has stirred up a lot of controversy, that people are making fun of the way she looks, or how dumb she is, or her Romney poster behind her, and all this stuff. You can't judge, you shouldn't, not you can, you shouldn't. And this is my opinion, you shouldn't judge people by the way they look, or by their beliefs, or by their political views. That's not right. We were all made for a reason, and we were all made to disagree, and that's fine. But when you bring it to a point where you start making fun of and you start bashing, and that's what it is, it's bashing and it's bullying, and it's not fair to anybody for somebody to bully or to make fun of, or I don't like, I just can't get what I'm trying to say out into words. I feel like I can, but it's just gonna, I just have a block in my mind right now that I just can't get it out. But overall, I think her videos are wonderful. And honestly, for a while I did unsubscribe to her, maybe for like 2 or 3 weeks. But then you know, on the new page you have the recommendations, and one of her videos came up, and I was just I think it was one of her stripper diaries, and I watched it. I don't know which one it was, but I watched it, and I listened to what she was saying, and I just realized that that's her being real. That's her being truthful. That's her making a statement. That's her telling you about her life. And I felt like she's a normal person, even though sometimes she makes silly videos or sometimes she says silly things. But I realized that's her opinion. That's the way she was raised. That's the way she grew up. That's her background. That's who she is. And the people who love her love that about her, that she's so positive. Even though, like the twerking video for right now, it hasn't been up for maybe 40 minutes, maybe a little less or a little more. It hasn't been up for very long. And she probably already has over 600 dislikes, maybe 400, maybe a little bit less likes, and 700 by now comments, and maybe 10% of those comments are positive ones. So what does that say about our society, that everything we have to say, everything we look at, we have to see as a negative standpoint. And maybe you guys are looking at me like, oh, look at this girl, she has no hair, she looks like a boy, all this stuff. Honestly, the reason why I have no hair and why I cut my hair off is because my dad has cancer. And in solidarity, I cut my hair off for him. And to support my dad and to show him that I care. And maybe I don't express my emotions like everybody else does. But in my way, by cutting my hair, that's how I saw that I should show my feelings and show how I am supporting my dad. And that's just my opinion. Or maybe you don't like my shirt, or you don't like the kangaroo over here, or the Elmo over here, or the blue thing behind me, or my curtains, or the way I move my hands, or my nails, or something. Actually, you shouldn't hate my nails. They're pretty cool. I actually do have to get them filled. Okay. Anyway, there's so many things that you can hate somebody on. There's so many things that you can be a hater about. There's so many things that you could just say, ew, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know for a fact that if you were being made fun of, and I guarantee everybody would be like, no, I would never do that. If you were being made fun of on a public forum, on a nation, no, I think, YouTube's worldwide. A worldwide website, if you were being made fun of and having people comment and say all these rude things about you, I wouldn't be very positive about it. I wouldn't be happy about it. And I think that everybody who hates on her should see that she comes to every single video with a new positive attitude. She's always happy, and she's always, not always, but she's happy, and she inspires people to be positive and to have your beliefs and to believe something. Okay, she's Catholic. Fine. She has a belief. She believes in something. She believes it. She voted for Mitt Romney. Fine, let her vote for whoever she wants to vote. If she wants to keep that poster in her house, then she can keep it. It's her house. It's not bothering you. She can do whatever she wants. If she wanted to conform to what you wanted, she could probably turn it around and do something else, but she doesn't. She doesn't do that because that's who she is. She brings her whole self to the table. That's it. What you see is what you get. And as easy as it was to click that subscribe button and say, hey, I want to subscribe to her. I want to be part of this. I want to be with Trisha at every step. I want to get constant reminders that she's on the thing. Whatever. I want that. It's that simple for you to just click that unsubscribe button, go to your Facebook, unsubscribe to her Facebook, unfollow her on Twitter, whatever you did. It's so simple to do it. If you click that one button, you can do it. You spend half your time on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, what else? YouTube. You spend all that time on these different forums. When you're on them, why don't you go, you know what? I don't agree with Trisha, and I don't think I'm going to agree. And instead of me writing these negative comments, how about I just, it's that simple. Just move your mouse over and click that button. And it just like the light just came back on because I really did move my mouse. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to get a bunch of hate for this video. Maybe I'm not. But the reason why I'm making this video is just so that Trisha knows that she is fearfully and wonderfully made and that she should not change herself for anybody. Do not apologize for the way you talk. Do not apologize for getting a boob job. Do not apologize for anything. You are the person you are because God made you that way. That's the reason why. And everybody should realize that you all were made by somebody. Okay, if you don't believe in God, fine. You were made by your parents, and they were made by their parents. And I don't think if your ancestors who fought to live here, because nobody was born in this country. Nobody was here. So all of us are immigrants. All of us have stolen something from somebody else. This was not even a land. This was not even territory. Somebody came over and took it. So if you are not born here, so you are different. So somebody did not fight for their American freedom for you to hate on people who fought with you. If that makes sense to you. I don't know. It might not make sense to you. I don't know. I don't feel like explaining it. But I'm saying everybody who's here, there's a reason why you're here. And if it's not by God, it's by your ancestors. If you don't believe in that, you have your right to believe in something. And honestly, I have my own opinion on the Christian, Catholic churches, all the churches. I have opinion on those. And I could do a whole nother video on all of my opinions on that. But that's for a different time. Because I can go in for a while on those. Never mind. But I'm saying, for all of you out there, before you write that negative comment, before you say, ew, I hate you, ew, you're gross, ew, why'd you do this video? You have a flat ass, ew. Just think about it. What do I have wrong with me that I have to hate on this girl for no reason? What's your reason? Okay, there are people that comment things. There are people that private message her. There are people that go on her Facebook page, people that go on her Instagram page and request videos. How do you know for a fact that she did not get that video requested? How do you know that some little girl or young girl or girl that's 16 years old or somebody who's 18 years old, maybe she's helping them in some way? Maybe not twerking, but maybe the videos on politics or her stripper diaries. Her stripper diaries were so inspirational. Maybe there's a girl out there struggling the way she was struggling, trying to find her way, figuring out what they want to do with their life. Out there stripping at 16, 17 years old, lying that they're older. Maybe there's somebody out there you don't know, and maybe they go and they look at their phone or they look at that computer or go to the library and look at a video on YouTube. Because not everybody has the luxury to have a computer in their home or have a smartphone or have those luxuries. Because I know for half of my life I did not have those luxuries. And I did go to the library and I did borrow people's phones and I used the things that I had around me to make my life into something positive. And maybe my life is not completely on track and maybe I don't clean my room or maybe I don't do these little things that I should do. But there's a reason why everybody is here and there's a reason why everybody should just love each other and be nice. Just be nice. There's no reason for you to be mean about anything. Ever. Unless you have some deep-rooted issue that you can't control and you just have to hate on people. Like, I know I have an issue with shopping. I have that an issue. I cannot go a whole week without buying something within the price range of $40 to $80. I have to spend within that range to get something. So how do I go about that? I work 2 jobs. Not 1 job, but 2 jobs. Then I do private jobs. And then I do other jobs that I can have that kind of luxury to do what I want to do with my life. And maybe this video is turning into something totally different, and I don't know. But I feel like I could go on forever just talking about whatever. But I think my opinion is when somebody voices their opinion, there's a reason why they're voicing it. And maybe for a second, before you just stop the video at maybe 5 minutes or 2 minutes, how about you watch the whole thing and you try to come from where they're coming from. And you go, you know what? She likes Mitt Romney. Let me do my research and find out why she believes in that. What's his background? What can they connect about? Or leave a comment asking questions saying, Trisha, I don't understand why you like him. Can you explain in a video why you like him? There's so many forums. I see her on Twitter all the time. Tweet her. Do something. Some type of constructive criticism that you can do so that it's not, I don't know. Maybe this is stupid, you know? And that's how life is. You start second guessing yourself because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Well, fuck your feelings. Just let that soak in for a second. Fuck your feelings, right? You. Fuck them. I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I stop myself from voicing my opinion, from saying what I have to say, from doing my civic duty to be positive and not to hate and not to try to commit somebody, to push somebody over the edge so that they can commit themselves to suicide or to drugs and alcohol or to do something so hurtful. Who wants somebody to die? Because you know for a fact, if she died, everybody like, oh, she was such a great person. Oh, I don't understand why she did it to herself. Oh, why? Why did she do that? Because that moment when she just disappears out of nowhere, you're gonna go, whatever happened to Trisha? Whatever happened to her videos? And whatever happened to her Facebook page and her Twitter and her Instagram and all those what happened to her? What happened to that girl? What happened? Did she die? Whatever happened to her? You never know when the next comment you make, is that going to be that last step? Is that going to be that last moment that you'll ever see that person? Cuz there's a reason why she has family and she has people in her life that love her. And she doesn't need There's people in her life that hate her. In her actual day-to-day life, where she goes down the street and there's a person there judging her by the way she dresses, or her personality, or she wears her tank tops backwards. Let her do that. She can. Don't hate. I don't know. I know. I do know. Don't judge. The moment you judge, you just you point a finger pointing somebody at you. You have 3 pointing back. Well, technically you have 2 pointing at you, but who points like this? I don't know. This is just silent air, and maybe this video will just be long-winded. But I thought that there was a reason that I watched that video today. So that I can say, hey, you know what? You're a goofball, but I like you. I don't know. Hopefully this video had some type of meaning. And maybe it was a kind of a 2-part kind of thing. It was a video response / anti-bullying, you know? It just makes me upset when I see so many people, like people in my life, that have literally committed suicide because somebody said that one little comment, that one thing, that one word, ew, or ugh, she's gross, or ew, why does she wear that? She's nasty. Ugh. Oh, look at her hair. Oh, look at her glasses. Oh, why does she wear that? She looks like a boy. Oh, ew. That one comment, that one little minuscule thing that you say, that really, you don't know how far that's gonna take somebody. You don't know. The next moment might be the last moment. And why not make that last moment with that person a positive one? Why don't you make that last moment something to remember, not something negative? Because you never know. Maybe your comment was the one that pushed that person over the edge. Maybe that one little word or one sentence pushed that person to the edge and said, I gotta go, I gotta jump. Literally, I gotta jump. How do you know? Then you feel resentment. Then you feel that I have it. Top of my head. I don't know the word I was trying to think of, but there's something. It's something to think about. Your positivity might help somebody. And I know for a fact that I've had somebody, they were having a really bad day. And this is my last one. They were really having a really bad day at work, and she was really upset. And I saw her, and she was like upset, and you could tell that she was upset. Her eyes were red and puffy, her face was red, like she looked very pale. I said, "Are are you feeling okay? Do you feel okay? What's wrong? Are you okay?" She explained to me how her life wasn't going right and how things weren't going right in her life and that everything wasn't going okay and somebody in her life, all this stuff, and that she's 30 years old and she doesn't know where she's going in life. And I stood there and I talked to her, and I try to be positive, and I said, "You have a reason why you're here. You have a reason why you're here, and there shouldn't be you questioning it. The moment you're questioning it, there's a reason why you're questioning it. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason." And I said it twice so that it emphasizes. There's a reason why each day goes the way it does, so that you can become a stronger person. The reason why something got thrown into your life. Maybe your situation isn't the best situation. I know for a fact mine isn't. But I know for a fact that because of my situation, it made me a stronger person. And that's it. It made me the person I am today. It made me that person that's strong enough to say, I may not like the few things within myself, but I know for a fact that I can live with myself and I can change and I can do something to make myself better. I can do something to say, you know what, Alicia, you know, you don't know, you're just kind of annoying sometimes, and you make corny jokes, and I don't know, you're not the best person to be around. I could say that to myself and go, you know what, Alicia, you're right. I do make corny jokes, but that's me. And I could say, that's me, that's it. What you see is what you get. I know I'm a big-hearted person, and I know that I care. And I don't need people to tell me, oh, you're so nice, you're so caring, you're so this. I don't need them to tell me that anymore, because I know for a fact that I know that I'm a caring person, that I know that I love myself, even though sometimes I don't. But I know that I can look at myself in the mirror or in the camera or in any reflection and say, hey, you know, you're pretty great. You're pretty good. You know, some things might be messed up, but you're good. You're a good person. High five. Yeah. High five yourself. Hug yourself. Love yourself. And then when you have all that love and all that joy and that positivity in your body, it's going to make you explode. It's going to make you go everywhere. Spread positivity throughout the land, throughout the world. Spread it. Spread it like fertilizer. Spread it like corn. Spread it. Spread it around. Give somebody a hug. Somebody's having a bad day. Give that pat on the back. You're great. Pat on the back. High five that person. Say, you're pretty wonderful. You may be having a bad day, but you're pretty great yourself. There's a reason why you are put here. Take that opportunity to be positive. You don't want to be that person in jail. You don't want to be that person in some type of negative situation and then find yourself, oh, well, maybe I should have been positive about it. You want to take that time now, while you're young, while you're able to make that decision, while you're able to mend all relationships, while you're alive and well and doing something positive in your life, so that you can say, I may have disagreed with that person at one point, but you know what? I've talked to them, or I've said something to them, or I've made some type of bond. That's the word. Bond. I made some type of bond with them so that they know that I'm happy. I'm happy with myself. I made a bond and I was forgiven for my sins or lies or all that stuff. I was forgiven and I know that that person is happy with me, that that person can see that I'm being positive, that I have changed. And when you change, you're going to change for the better. And I can feel that somebody's going to come to you and just grab you and say, you look great today. You look nice. Love each other. But in a world, but that's in a perfect world. And we don't live in a perfect world. That's for sure. Don't live in a perfect world. That's my video for the day. I said a lot. I meant a lot. I meant a lot of it. I said a lot and I meant it all actually. And it's a long video, but if you agree with my message, let me know down there. Let me know in the comments if you agree with what I'm saying. You don't have to. But if I had some type of impact on you or some type of something, and you can disagree with me, it's my opinion. And I don't have to change my opinion for you. I don't have to change it for anybody besides myself. I'm happy with me. Listen to Demi Lovato. She knows what the hell's going on. She's a great person. There's so many positive. I could just go all day about this, but if anything, I'm gonna make a part 2, because this just goes into everything that I believe in: anti-bullying, pro positivity, all that stuff. Hi, Ted. My dog's awake. So, find something to hate on. I'll give you some options. My hair, look at that. Oh, it's all short. Look at that. You could hate on that. You could hate on my shirt. You could hate on my phone, my nails, anything. Go for it. Be a hater. Because you know what? I can say to myself, I cut my hair for my dad because I love him. I have glasses so that I can see all the positive things happening in this world. My phone, I use my phone for only positive messages. My hands are loving hands. My hands show love to people. My face, it's round. Okay, fine. But you know what? I love it because that's who I am. That's me. And I can say, I can do that with a smile. And I can say, I am me. I'm me. Nobody else. I'm Alicia Eden. That's me. So I'll see you guys later. Sorry this is so long, but hopefully my message got out there. Hopefully this is positive. And I just want to say to not only Trisha, but all YouTube gurus out there, all YouTube stars, people, YouTube, worldwide, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. I want to say to you guys, I love you. Even though I don't know you, I love you because you're a great person and there's a reason why you're on this earth. You're fearfully and wonderfully made, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens him, or you, or something. Mwah! I'll see you guys another time. I'm gonna go try to clean my room. Bye.